Because that's why I woke up here. I can't smoke a Reggie, so pardon my bluntness. Listen, I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. I said I'll put my guard down for you. I said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said take your time, what's the rush? Hold up. Told her, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Oh shit. She said take your time, what's the rush? Big cats, oh shit. I told her, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Huh. Ooh, that shit gave me goosebumps. Leon Thompson came out of fucking left field with that shit. That's a hard ass song. He just dropped that bitch after being on fucking Nickelodeon and shit. But I call upon the Almighty Divine, the angelic guides, and the ancestors that watch amongst us. I ask that you please and have my heart, mind, body, and soul. These cards, this reading, this pride. I ask that you please guide us into benevolence, accuracy, precision, love, happiness, satisfaction, support, wisdom, and regeneration. Allow us to be confident and guided in all of our steps so that we may be successful, triumphant, irresistible, undeniable, and whole. I say, love. She said, take your time, what's the rush? No. I told her, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a mud, yeah. Yeah, big cats. We got shit to tend to. We got a reading to fucking do, alright? We got some shit to get down to the bottom of. It's overcast today. It's overcast. We got some fucking rain outside, so. This is your Big Cat Big Dick Collective Energy reading for today. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I told her, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mud. I'm a dog, I'm a mud. Big cats, I'm seeing that through the years you've learned to play the field because of your past heartbreaks. It didn't turn you cold or bitter, but it did turn you more aware. And you're turning away from your naivety that you may have displayed in the past. There's a lot of things that you may have let slide. You know what I mean? When you were coming up on your journey of love and family and friends and partnerships. But now you're finally learning how to be guarded and to really move with discernment instead of just jumping into things blindly. So with that energy, I'm seeing that this first card out is the Moon card. Something is being hidden from you at this moment, or you just, I'm getting that you don't like to reveal all aspects of who you are up front, just at a rapid pace. You were cooler than me and I got intimidated. So with that energy, I'm seeing that you had somebody competing with you and you didn't even know it. Somebody was in silent competition with you. And ultimately that's probably why they hurt you. That's probably why they did the things that they did, because they wanted to see you at a fractured state. With this Justice card being the next card out, I'm seeing that shit, these people it didn't serve them any good. It didn't serve this individual any good. There's someone hiding because they wanted you to hide. There's someone hiding their true selves because they wanted you to hide your true self. They didn't want you to be able to shine your light and become like who you truly are. So they did things to block out your self-esteem and try to bruise your ego. But you have a healthy ego, and you're not flamboyant with your egotistical ways. You know what I mean? Everybody has an ego, but you keep yours in check. So with this energy here, I'm seeing that they got intimidated by your silent or your calm presence, your calm assurance, and they wanted to try to get you out of character. But with this Justice card, I'm seeing that didn't serve them at all. They only manifested their own demise. You have the energy of the sun. Yeah, they only manifested your own demise because they're looking at you still going. They have stopped, disappeared, fled into the shadows like the rodents they are. And you have the energy of the sun. You rise daily. Even if you may be blocked by clouds on some days, but you're still out in the sky regardless. You are on your job every day, all day, and you don't give a fuck about what anybody else is doing or what anybody else is saying. So with this Nine of Wands, I'm seeing that you may have been under a lot of scrutiny, under a lot of judgment, but that did not stop you from going, because they never took me serious. I'm seeing that the person that was trying to get you out of character and block out your self-esteem and confidence, they're under a lot of scrutiny right now because they tried to put themselves in your position, not knowing what you have to go through to be in that position, not knowing what you had to sacrifice, all the things you had to do to be in that position. And now this person they're folding under the pressure, basically. This person doesn't know how to continue to go under judgment, under silent slights and things of that nature. So this person is finding themselves in a terrible fucking position because they're too worried about what others think about them, and you could give a fuck less. You never cared. And that's the divine truth. With this Ace of Swords right after the Nine of Wands, I'm seeing that this person, they started a new beginning of burdens, of biting way too much, biting off more than they could chew. And you stayed in your divine truth and kept a steady pace. This person was in a silent competition, like I said, and they wanted to try to get out ahead of you. They wanted to try to sabotage your steps while simultaneously getting a foot ahead of you. But they ended up sabotaging themselves. Funny how that works, huh? I act like an animal because I was raised by one. Yeah, this person didn't realize that you were calculating every single step. You were taking it as a marathon, being very methodic with your actions. And so when they were overexhausting themselves, trying to outdo you and sabotage you and handle their own personal buildings, they ended up going into a burnout, not knowing what the fuck they were doing because they were more in a competitive lack of self-awareness state. But you stayed focused on your steps and the pace in which you took them. So with this Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing that things are turning in your favor. This person may have gotten the upper hand for like a split second, a smidgen of a moment, but that shit was not did not last long whatsoever. That shit. I'm hungry as fuck. DoorDash 111. So you started manifesting from a higher perspective, and I can smoke on Reggie so part of my bluntness. Yeah, this person, that line he says, I can't smoke on Reggie, so pardon my bluntness. So that makes me feel like this person will smoke Reggie if they have to. You'll wait. You'll go sober and smoke some fucking Granddaddy Kush. Like you need that fucking 2016 or 2013 Blue Dream Sour Diesel. You don't give a fuck about smoking. You want to smoke what you want to smoke. You're not going to smoke just anything for the sake of smoking because you're not an addict. This person's an addict. They'll take any and everything just to fulfill their needs, just to satisfy their cravings for the moment. You, on the other hand, you'll wait, save your money, reserve your energy until the right opportunity comes around. And that's one of the main factors that they didn't calculate in when trying to come up against you. You do it out of humility, and they do it out of necessity. So with this Page of Swords, I'm seeing that this individual is watching the fuck out of you. They're obsessively trying to calculate your next move as if they're even in the game anymore. They've already taken themselves out. They're a non-factor, and they've proven that. They've proven to be a non-factor. And so with this Four of Pentacles energy, I'm seeing that you may be in a reserved state. You may be not showing all your hands or just not doing as much as you were in the past because you're taking this step by step as a marathon, not some type of competitive race. But it's just a marathon to prove to your own self what you're capable of and what you can do. So with the Six of Cups, I'm seeing that this is definitely somebody from your past, somebody that you could have been in collaborative. Yeah, this was somebody you were in collaborative efforts with, but when you left and seen this person for who they truly were, it brought temperance and balance to this whole situation. So now this person's at a fucking standstill. They can't move, and you're taking your time. You're being patient because you're in this King of Wine energy where you don't have to do too much. You attract damn near everything you want regardless. Because with this say goodbye to the old you and the 3D world, you don't operate in the same matrix protocoling as these other motherfuckers. You know how to literally set up 5-dimensional vortexes in which it gravitates everything you'd ever want to your perception of reality, to your reality. So all you do is access your fucking interdimensional fucking database, and you just click, drag, manifest all the things that you want. But with this Lover's card crowning the big boy, big cat deck, we're seeing that this person's a fuck. And we got King of Swords again. So you're manifesting a whole new beginning. This person's watching you in real time do things that they never thought were possible while they stuck in a state of self-sabotage, suffering, succotashing, sick, sadistic, stupid savagery. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. We'll be back with more energy. She said, baby, take your time. What's the rush? This person could not take their time because baby, they're a dog, they're a mutt. Baby, they're a dog, they're a mutt.